working on stuff, I guess before it was before we found Laura, because that's how I found Laura. Well, she found me through Ancestry. She saw that I was looking for stuff, and it was like, it's the same thing that you said, Patty. You know, you saw the blog.
She's got a pauper's grave too in California.
Oh my gosh. That's what, you know, you.
So we've got to get that taken care of. Mom has an ant bed right over there, so let's go. Oh no, I don't want to. Not Mama, it's not. Now, I'm not sure how this Mary Virginia Graham Swayze came in.
Okay, so Virginia and Cornelius were married. Did he die and then she married Richard? Is that the deal?
Cornelius.
Yes.
Cornelius
Yeah, Cornelius.
and Virginia were married.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
and he died?
Right.
She was a widow in 1880.
Okay, so he died and then she married Richard.
In 1890.
Okay.
Here you go. And then they took on the more kids.
All the kids, yeah, because my
5 of them.
great-grandfather died in 92 and then Minerva in 94. Yeah.
I have to tell you something funny.
You need to get over there.
When Ellen went to live with the Four Hands, my grandmother, that Mrs. Forehand was so appalled at what a tomboy she was that she made her learn how to crochet. So Gila and I and my brother, we have beautiful crochet tablecloths and doilies. Oh my gosh,
Granny
I
would
love
sit
that
at the-
story.
Well, I was a tomboy, and my grandmother taught me how to crochet too. So there you go.
That must have been the thing, huh?
That was the bloodline.
Ready? All right, we're reading this off in the shade, so because it's rather hot today. So these are Laura Lee Moore's words and contribution to this little ceremony. And it says, Marvin J. Ashton said, if you could look into each other's hearts and understand the unique challenges each of us faces, I think we would treat each other more gently, with more love, patience, tolerance, and care. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's kind of involved, but she's talking about the fact that she started her journey in 1977 as a descendant of the Moore family. And I will skip to this. In 2009, I came to Texas specifically to Round Rock to walk where they walked, see what they saw, and try to find answers to my troubled past. Along the way, I walked the streets they have been featured in the same newspaper where articles appeared on them 100 years ago, stood in a store they built in 1865, and even found new family who embraced me. She's talking about Richard and Virginia Forehand took in the orphans that were 4 to 11 years of age and did what they could to raise them properly. Even though they were left and went to South Dakota, Vernon, who is her grandfather, came back to his roots, back to Richard and Virginia. And I often wonder if he was able to see his brothers and family again, much like me today. I will forever be grateful to Virginia for raising my grandfather and giving him a place to call home. Because the journey I have traveled to find records of Virginia and piece together her story, I have found new records for my grandfather. And she said, I now feel like I belong somewhere. I have learned we all have trials and hardships, and even during my darkest time, I had a rooting section above. Vernon, Ellen, Jack, Bell, Grady, Minerva, Nathaniel, Richard, and Virginia. And they're no longer just a piece of name on a piece of paper, that now they're part of her history. I have come to love and understand them because of the patience I have learned on this journey, and feel as though I have come to know their hearts and love them. I love them especially for the chance to take this earthly journey with them, and know one day we will all be together.
Isn't that wonderful?
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Well, see, I told you we have something in common. We're all mushy.
Yeah.
Squishy.
I was telling them about, characters of your family and stuff like that. I said, the men and women in our family cry at a drop of a hat. I mean, it's like,
we do.
I mean, it's like we start crying, and I just started crying when I started reading that.
My son kisses me in the mouth. I mean, he just pecks me, And some people look at me like, wow.
But, just the way we are. Just huggers.
My brother, before he died, did the same thing. Jack always walk in the door and hug me and kiss me. And not on the cheek. I mean, it's a sincere kiss.
Really serious. Welcome. Glad to see you.
Coming from a brother,